Good morning. I am Roslyn Alexis of the Marabella Open Bible Church, and I invite you once again to Monday Minutes. The book of 1 Samuel chapter 30 verses 1 to 6 gives the account of the capture of the wives and children of both King David and his men by the Amalekites. King David's men were so grieved for their loved ones that they spoke about stoning him to death. Verse 6b tells us, but David encouraged himself in the Lord his God. This morning, I am here to encourage you to encourage yourself. Overwhelming situations move us as human beings to seek out fellow human beings. At critical times and in critical situations, we sometimes find everyone is unreachable. And we can also find ourselves receiving the solutions that may not necessarily work for us. Sooner or later, life's challenges reduce our options to one solution. I must encourage myself in the Lord. Permit me to offer 3 suggestions as to how we can encourage ourselves. Firstly, I want to suggest to us that we can worship God. Worship is not based on feelings, but worship is an act of our will. We worship God in the good times and we worship God in the bad times. And David's practice of worshiping his God in difficult situations have produced some of the greatest psalms that encourage us and support us and that we enjoy up to today. So worship God. Secondly, we can pray. The Bible tells us in verse 8 that David sought the guidance of God and he prayed to his God. And likewise, when we are facing tough times and difficult situations, we can pray. Prayer is simply speaking to God, bringing God into our situations and looking to him for the answers and pouring our hearts out to him. And we can also read his word. His word gives us direction as to what to do or not to do in our given difficult situations. So firstly, we worship God. Secondly, we pray and we read his word. Thirdly, we can remember or we can reflect on the faithfulness and the goodness of God. One of my former pastors coined this phrase, the victories of the past fuel our faith for the future. When we stop and we think, when we're in that difficult place, and we stop and we think about a difficult place or places we were in times past, and when we think about how God brought us through, the Bible tells us Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. So the same God who delivered us then, is the very same God who will deliver us now in our present predicament. So I want to encourage us today, worship God, seek his guidance, reflect on his goodness and faithfulness. And as you face your challenges today that life brings our way from time to time, I want to encourage you to encourage yourself in the Lord. He will strengthen you in your time of difficulty. May God richly bless you. Until we see each other again. Bye for now.